Hello, I am Mac, at least for a day, and everything is going to be okay. This is episode 6 of No Man's Sky Next, new game, and I have fixed my mistake that I made in my last episode. My mistake was, I'm pretty sure, that my mistake was changing my ship before I got the hyperdrive blueprint and warped to my first new system. So I had to start a new game this morning, and I played through the part that I already did earlier in this series. So this is a new save, and I have the starter ship again. And I'm on the mission objective that I was on right before I caused this bug. So we're going to continue with the tutorial and go to this mysterious distress signal, which I'm pretty sure will give me the hyperdrive blueprint. But let's go see. I'm still on a beautiful red lush planet. The only difference is it doesn't have craters, so my little house in the crater is no more. Instead I have a little house near a forest, but it's still just as good. In fact, we're going to my home planet right now. So this distress signal is on my current home planet. Actually, I believe it's a moon also, but like I said, I'm just going to say planet because it's easier. And as you can see, I moved my face cam because I realized it's actually more useful to know what weapon mode I'm on than it is to know how much health I have left, because usually if I'm careful I don't lose health anyway, so it's more important for me to know what weapon mode I'm on. Okay. Let's check out this crashed freighter, and I'll probably be digging for stuff as well. Log damaged. Partial records available. The signal has led me to the wreck of a freighter, colossal fragments of metal scattered across the landscape. Did it break apart on impact, I wonder, or was it already sundered when it began its final descent? Nestled among the debris, I find the pilot's log, blinking, awaiting input. Instead of displaying the ship's log, the terminal spits out a strange sequence of numbers. They are followed by a short message. The anomaly comes for the stars. Take flight. That makes it sound threatening. But the anomaly is like the anomaly space station where Nada and Polo are, right? That's not bad. A schematic for a hyperdrive is attached to the end of the message. I pull the blueprint from the computer, but the hyperdrive blueprint is for a conventional starship, not a freighter of this size. Someone placed this here after the crash, hoping it would be found. Yay, hyperdrive. Cool, I just need chromatic metal and a microprocessor. Uh-oh. Do I have blueprint for a microprocessor? Or is that something I'm going to have to buy? I don't know. Let's see what the mission says. Oh, by the way, I changed my appearance. Oh, and also I have a new logo for my channel. Shadow Nivex. He's Shadow Nivex on Twitter, and he has a channel called Shadow Nivex Gaming. He made me a new logo, and the logo colors have blue and purple in it. So I decided to make blue and a little bit of purple the color scheme for my channel. I kind of like orange and blue, but orange is L Plays Gaming's color, so I'm going to differentiate from him a bit, and I'll have blue with a little purple as my colors. And so that's the color of my suit and also the color of my new channel logo. But I'm sorry that I'm playing in first person mode. I really just prefer first person mode. But anyway, buy microprocessors from space station. I need a bunch more money. can I... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can mine in here still. So I'm gonna salvage. Maybe I'll get enough money from salvaging this freighter. Seems like it's pretty much the same as before, the way it's built up and where the boxes are. Let's see if it's harder to repair now. Oh, sweet. Just takes magnetized ferrite for that. Ooh, a heat capacity. Radiation leak. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my gosh. Those boxes have... Whoa, those boxes have radiation leaks. That was cool and scary. Wow, that was weird. Does that happen after you open it? Or was that happening right before I opened it? I'm guessing it happened after I opened it. Let's see. Yeah, there's no radiation leak until I open it. Man, that was funny. Technology is critically damaged. So wait, what did I get? Oh, I got Starship launch fuel. Not bad. And I got a heat capacitor, which I can... Ooh, nice. Heat capacitor's worth 2... Oh, whoa. Man, that radiation leak is large. But yeah, heat capacitor is 240,000 units. So that will definitely cover the cost of the microprocessor I need to buy. But I also need more chromatic metal, so I should mine... Actually, I still have copper left I can turn into chromatic metal. Oh, that's pretty cool that there's radiation leaks at a crashed freighter. So as soon as I open this, I need to hightail it out of here. Did I get the item, or did I... Ah. Yep, soon as you take the item out, radiation comes out. Does it continue? Like, is there radiation here? Oh, okay, so the radiation wears off after a while. So it's like some kind of radiation trap, and after it leaks all the radiation, it runs out. That's cool. Pretty nice little touch. Kind of adds some excitement to crashed freighter salvaging. And my new logo Shadow Nivex made for me is supposed to resemble, obviously, a science flask, since I'm kind of the scientist No Man's Sky YouTuber. And the idea came from the game. Back when the game first launched, silicate, the symbol for silicate was a flask like that, a little blue flask. Now that symbol doesn't exist anymore, but it's kind of a throwback to when No Man's Sky first launched and we had the blue silicate flask. What? I didn't do anything. Sheesh. Did I get the item out of it? Yeah, I did, I think. Cool. Unstable gel, which is worth another 80 thou. That's nice. Yeah, the radiation wears off really fast. Wait. That was weird. I got the item out of it before I repaired it. Oh well. Okay, trying to remember where they all are. Okay, I got all those, so there's still a couple more to get. Then I need to make some more chromatic metal for the hyperdrive. Acid, running away. Okay, last one should be in here. It's kind of funny, I've memorized where they all are. since they're always in the exact same place. It's a little sad that crashed freighters are identical except for like slight color alterations. But whatever. I'm curious. Oh, get out, get out. I'm curious to find out if it's any different up in there. Probably not, but I want to go look anyway. Yeah, it doesn't look like crash freighters have changed much at all, except for the items you get out of them. Uh-oh. Darn it, I don't think I can get up there. Maybe? Yeah. Alright, nope. Crash freighters haven't changed. Actual freighters that you can go to in space have changed a lot, but crashed freighters are still pretty much the same. But no big deal. Pretty sure I got all the boxes. Oh, nope, there's one more. Sweet. Almost missed that one. Where's the opening? Here we go. Okay, get out, get out. Ooh, I got free warp cell. Uh-oh, I better be careful not to... I hope that won't mess up. That better not mess me up, having a warp cell. You know what? Just to be safe, I'm going to destroy the warp cell. I know this is crazy, but after I got a bug involving warp cells and antimatter, I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to make sure I don't have any warp cells when I build the hyperdrive, because I just don't want to risk getting another bug and have to start all over again. Okay, but anyway, let's make more chromatic metal. The ground was shaking because ships flew by. That's a nice new touch. That I've noticed. Because ships have always flown by ever since launch, but now they make the ground shake when they fly by, which is pretty cool. Hopefully that'll make enough chromatic metal. Probably not, but oh well. I can mine more stuff. Oh, it might be enough. Takes a little while. Pretty sure I got all the boxes. What the? Wait, is this? This is my home planet. Why are there undiscovered creatures over there? I already discovered all the creatures on my planet. What the heck? Okay, this is very interesting. What are those? There should not be any undiscovered creatures here. Must be some kind of bug, right? Ooh, what if they're those underground monsters that appear when you attack their eggs? That would be freaky. Huh. Oh well, it might just be a bug. Because look, I discovered all the creatures on this planet. See, 10 out of 10 creatures. Oh, but it's got me so curious. It really looks like they're underground. Whoops. I'm gonna dig down and see if I can find them. Because they might be... Oop. Might just be a wild goose chase. But I'm very, very curious. Wish I could tell how far away they are. Ah, forget it. It's probably just some kind of bug. Okay, so let's see if I got enough chromatic metal now. Here's my shameless plug again. I've enabled super chats on my channel, so if you would like me to do a shout out for you and read your super chat in a separate video, you can pay to do a super chat, and I will look them up on my channel later and do a video and read your super chat. And that's also a way that you can help support my channel if you like. Oops. Okay, I think I have enough chromatic metal now. So we just need to go buy 5 microprocessors. But I think it's telling me that's how much it's gonna cost. So it says I need 95,000. That's probably how much you need to buy 5. Hopefully. Hopefully it's not 95,000 per microprocessor, because that's nuts. Wait. Oh yeah, it's telling me to go to the space station. Oh no, pulse engine's offline. I gotta mine more asteroids. Looks like they didn't end up adding a way to change the color of your ship. That's a shame. You can name it, but you still can't change the color of your ship. That's too bad. Still, that's like the one thing that people have asked for constantly that they still haven't done in this update. Like every other thing that people ask for a lot has been added. Well, and planet rotation. There's no planet rotation still, and there's no ship customization. That's like the 2 things that they still have never done, that people ask for a lot. Whoops. So they've added a whole lot of stuff that people have asked for a long time, but there's still a few things that people have asked for that they haven't done. But oh well, they can't do everything all at the same time. What the? Oh. I'm sure they'll do more stuff eventually. Okay, which way is the cellar thingamajigger? Oh, yeah. The mission marker is showing me where to go. Silly. By the way, oh, he's gone? Well, I found a traveler earlier, and I got my first portal glyph from it. So I've already gotten a portal glyph. Travelers are a lot more common NPCs now, so I think it's going to be a lot easier to get all the portal glyphs. Okay, so sell the heat capacitor. Oh no, I can't see how many units I have. Oh dang! Oh, my face cam is covering up how many units I have. That sucks. Ah, man. I can't put it anywhere that's not gonna mess me up. There's important things in every corner of the UI. Ah, phooey. Oh man. And as far as I know, there's no other menu that has the unit count somewhere else. Oh well. Acid. And unstable gel. Dang, that's like worse. I didn't even think about that. Ah. I'm gonna move my space camera again because I have to be able to see how many units I have. 1 second. Okay, there we go. I think this is actually the corner that's the least bad. I can't see which weapon mode I'm in, but at least I can see how much money I have now. Wow, yeah, I've got over 500,000 already. So I need to buy 5 microprocessors. Yeah, so 5 of them will cost about 95,000. Sweet. So now we can build the hyperdrive. Oh, I should have sold this silver. Was that on here? Didn't notice it. Oh no, it doesn't include stuff that's in my ship, because my ship is silver and gold, silver and gold. Okay. Now we can build the hyperdrive. There we go. And I'm pretty sure that yeah, changing to a ship that already had a hyperdrive was what got me that bug last time. So now the bug's fixed. Had to start the game all over. And I'm gonna do another bug report to Hello Games, let them know that that is what causes it, buying a new ship. Before you get the hyperdrive blueprint, which was a bug before, but this bug's a little bit different. Scan to amplify. Now this is the part that I did in the last episode, going to the abandoned building. I'll probably show you me destroying eggs again, so you can see what it's like, but this time I'll go into the abandoned building first before I destroy any eggs. Pretty awesome they've added monstrosities. Oh, in fact, I noticed something in the guide, crafted products. You can go over to the items that... See, this is the larval core that you get from the eggs that makes those monsters appear. And the type of item is monstrosity. So it's pretty cool they've added a new type of item that is from monstrosities. It's like they're not regular creatures on the planet, they're monstrosities. Like probably because they were like created. They weren't. This is just my guess. I'm guessing they were originally created by experiments. That's why they're around about in buildings. Instead of, yeah, see, here they are. Here's the eggs. So I think monstrosities were created through experiments instead of being natural creatures on planets. So that's pretty cool. And of course, I think the movie Prometheus showed that xenomorphs from the Aliens franchise were the same thing. They were created by an alien race for some purpose, and then they developed the way they didn't intend and became something monstrous that just, you know, kills stuff. I've noticed that these red boxes contain different things. Like sometimes they have sodium, sometimes they have ooh, and now that the ingredients to warp fuel has changed, that means that these things probably have different stuff in them too. I've read this in the last episode. It doesn't really say anything interesting anyway. You will find us when the time is right. Oh yeah, got the antimatter housing and the antimatter. I don't have the recipe for antimatter yet, but... Okay, so here goes. I'm going to destroy one of these eggs. Pick it up quickly. Fly away from these things. Oh, so you can scan them. So I bet you it was these things that I was seeing underground. Oh. It never finishes scanning them though, because they don't count as creatures on the planet. Apex predator, hyper carnivore, night vision. Wow. So they don't count as an actual creature that belongs on the planet, because I've already discovered all the creatures on this planet. So I'm guessing that's what I saw underground when I was scanning, was the red dots for these things, but you can never fully scan them. And eventually they should give up and burrow underground. But so far they're just running around still. And it's strange, the creatures on the trailer looked a bit different than these. The creature on the trailer was bigger, and it didn't have its tail up in the air like these things. So maybe the underground ones that you can find without spawning them are bigger and different. Maybe these are like larval ones, and the bigger ones are like adults. But anyway, we're just going to escape from them by getting in my ship. I'm going to recharge my thrusters with these launch things I got. Man, it's pretty cool they've added monstrosities like that. I love it. Okay. So, I need to... Oh yeah, I'm supposed to... construct antimatter oh no, darn it, I need ferrite dust. I gotta go back down. Actually, I want to go to my base, which is on this planet, so you all can see it. I need to name it again. I didn't name it in this save. But yeah, big thanks to Shadow Nybex for making my new channel logo. So yeah, as you can see, it's a beautiful lush planet with like red and blue trees again. I think this color palette for lush planets is fairly common because it's like almost the exact same color palette that I got on my last save that I messed up. But this planet doesn't seem to have this moon doesn't seem to have craters like the other one did, which is a shame. So I'm going to name this one... I named the planet Endor after the forest moon from Star Wars. But I think I'm going to name this... I'm going to name this base... Little House, oops. Little House by the Forest. But anyway, so I built all the stuff that I made last time in my other save that I messed up. But yeah, so everything's ready for me to... Oh, I need ferrite dust. For me to recharge my warp in my ship. Oh, and the awesome thing is I didn't even notice this when I first made this base, but there's a trade terminal right next to it. That's awesome. I wonder if I can buy ferrite dust. Let's see. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I'm going to buy all their ferrite dust, so I don't have to mine it right now. I see they still didn't add a buy all button, which is very disappointing, but oh well. Still takes a long time. Well, at least you can use the directional pad to increase the amount, but it still takes a long time to buy all. Oh well. Okay, so I need to make antimatter housing and a warp cell. Okay, have I done everything right, mission? Fuel the hyperdrive. Okay, this better work. This better not loop again. Ah, starship out of range. This is so annoying. Can't wait to get the starship teleporter so I can teleport things to my ship again. It used to be you could always do that, but they changed it. Okay, it better go to the next step. Yes, make your way to space. Thank goodness. Ugh. So glad we fixed that. Oh, I'm going to save. To be really safe, I'm going to go save with the save point in my base, too. Man, I love the creatures. Creature movements and stuff have gotten so much better. I want to try feeding a creature. Sorry, I'm so schizophrenic with this game. I just jump from thing to thing. Yes, I can feed it. Yay, I fed the baby. And supposedly, if you feed a creature, it will follow you around, and it will encourage others of its species to come to you for food, too. Let's see, does this thing follow me around now? I kind of stole it from its parent. Yeah, it looks like it's wandering off. Maybe? Yeah, whatever. Anyway. I wanted to try feeding a creature again, since it had some change to it. Alright, so we've saved with the device and with getting out of my ship. It's two different types of saves. Manual save is when you use a device, and exiting your ship is an auto-save. So when if you try to load a save... Oh, nice, they labeled it. Oh, thank goodness. So now we have manual save and auto-save. So now you can tell the difference. Before it was just save 1 and save 2, and you didn't know which one was manual and which one was auto. Need to refill this. Alright, time to warp. Finally. This had better work. Warp to another system. Yay! Fixed it. Let's see. I want to go someplace with a lot of planets. That's got 3. I can't go to a green planet. Something's blocking me from going there. Green star, you know what I mean. This one has 1, 2, 3. I want a whole bunch of planets to explore. Oh. Seems like there's mostly just ones with 4. Does every star have 4? Every star has 4 celestial bodies, so some have less. think it's just bad luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good enough. We'll go there. Yay! There's third-person warping! Oh, nice! I was really hoping they were going to change the warp animation. They didn't change the color of it. It's still this weird yellow. But at least now we have third-person warp animation. Oh, that's so awesome! Yay! In fact, third person seems to be the only choice. Because I was in first person when I warped. Ooh, that was so cool! Nice! I'm so glad they changed the warp animation. Woohoo! Go Hello Games! That is so awesome. Ooh, and I can't wait to warp in my freighter for the first time, because I'm sure that's going to be better too. Nice. So cool. Okay, so anomalous signal detected. Am I supposed to scan? Yeah. See what kind of planets we got here. Can't wait to find an exotic planet again. That's a cold planet. Okay, I got the signal. Oh, I'm so glad they finally did something with the warp animation. Made it a little bit better. Cactus. Nice, let's check out this cactus planet. This is probably going to give me the antimatter recipe. Sorry for spoilers, but I've done the tutorials so much in the old game. Of course, the tutorial is pretty different now, so I could be wrong. So I'm just guessing what the next thing is going to happen. Oh, it's a trade. Too fast to initiate landing. I've never... That's a new message. Yay. I've never seen too fast to initiate landing before. That's a new thing. Yay, this is my first trade platform in the new update. The next update. I can't really call it the next Dragons! It's really annoying. Birds are a lot harder to scan now. You can do it, but you usually have to stare at them for a long time before it starts. Oh, thank goodness. I was about to get really mad that it took so long to scan them and then they disappeared. Anyway. Not a very colorful trade platform. In fact, it makes sense. This is a dusty planet that the trade platform would be dusty. Lots of Gex. Need to talk to this one, it seems. Likelihood of traveler anomaly now beyond 2 standard deviations. Suggest further aid. Blueprint offered. Unlike the other life forms I have met so far, this one speaks in a language I understand, and yet I cannot comprehend their meaning. They speak as if they do not know what they are saying, as if their mind is not their own. The alien offers me a blueprint, means to construct antimatter. I take the antimatter blueprint. Whoever is leaving this trail has some design, but what it is I cannot fathom. There is nothing to do but continue to follow. Yay, got the... Oh man, it takes chromatic metal to make antimatter? They definitely changed the formula a lot. So antimatter, condensed carbon, and chromatic metal. So I'm going to need to mine a bit more. I'm going to sell junk here. Uh-oh. Okay, good. I still have a portable refinery. I can set it up in here. I want to do something before I sell stuff. I want to see what residual goop will become. Silver. Oh yeah, I knew that. It was rust that I wanted to try out. I don't think I have any rust on me. Let's see if there's any green boxes here, so I can get some rust. There we go. No. Yes. Starship out of range. It's so annoying. Definitely need to get that teleporter. Okay, yeah, I want this. Get these two. Okay, I want to see what rusted metal becomes when you process it. It'd be awesome if it became chromatic metal, but I'm sure it's not. Chromatic metal even lists the 3 elements that can make it. Rusted metal. Ferrite dust. That's cool. I think I'll go ahead and do that, because you can always use more ferrite dust. Cool. So you can turn your rusted metal into ferrite dust. I like it. I'm not going to bother turning residual goop into silver, though. Okay. Dihydrogen jelly, no. Larval core, yes. Love how much those are worth. Makes it worth it to risk tangling with those things. Residual goop. Geknip. Wonder if Geknip is still the ingredient to grow Nip Nip. We'll find out after I get that recipe. Nitrogen, don't need. Cobalt, don't need any more. Sodium's good. What? I still have a micro... Oh, I must have got a microprocessor somewhere. Huh. Anyway. Yeah, this is done. Oh, man. It's a 5-to-1 ratio. Well, never mind. That's not worth the energy it takes. Oh, well. Never mind. I'm not going to be converting rust into metal anymore. It takes up too much time to get such a small amount out of it. Okay. What are we supposed to do now? Oh yeah, gather chromatic metal. Okay. So I will walk around on this planet and find some chromatic metal. Actually, uh-oh. I just realized the jetpack is way weaker now. Yeah, I can get up. That's good. Can I still discard? Good. I'm just going to forget rusted metal. It's not worth the effort. Ooh, I got a Corvex casing. That's nice. Dihydrogen jelly. Okay, let's go ahead and head out and get some more metal to turn into chromatic metal. Wait, what kind of... Ooh, there's more dragons. I think I scanned those. Yep. I want to take a picture. Hopefully I can get up to them. Yes. So of course they look mostly the way they did before, but they are very cool looking. I can't get up to them. See, I should be able to change my field of view. Here we go. So I can zoom in. Oh well. Good enough, I guess. Gotta love dragons. Okay. It seems they went back to a brown color palette for deserts. That's a shame. For a long time, deserts were pretty colorful, and you could find like brightly colored cacti. But at least for this planet, they seem to have gone back to brown color palettes. This is a shame. I remember when the game first launched, I would avoid Cactus Planet like the plague because they were so ugly. And now they're brown and ugly again. Oh well. There's like a few flowers here and there, but other than that, it's very, very brown colors. What a shame. Hopefully this is copper. No, that's pyrite. I'm pretty sure that cannot become chromatic metal. No, I need cadmium, copper, emerald. Copper is the element on this planet. So, ooh, buried treasure. I keep saying buried treasure. Where I come from, we don't pronounce it buried, but I've heard so many YouTubers say buried instead of buried that I just keep saying buried treasure for some reason. It's like my accent has changed because I watch YouTube so much. Buried treasure. I want to get that buried technology. I can't see what any of you are saying, but it'd be kind of nice to know if you all pronounce it buried or buried. Pretty sure most people say buried. Terrain manipulator. It's not glowing. Oh yeah, now it is. Nanites? Oh. I didn't know you could... I didn't know you could only get nanites from them sometimes. What's that? Humming egg. It's super close too. I've gotta check it out. Pretty sure it's, you know, the things you don't want. Whispering egg are the ones that were at the abandoned building. So... Oh man, when you terrain manipulate near them, they disappear. No, they didn't. So are they in an underground cavern? They are. Whoa! Dang it, they disappeared again. Oh, I must have hit it with my terrain manipulator and made it disappear. Ah, that sucks. I'm gonna have to approach from an angle next time so I can check it out. Anyways. Oh, different type of dragon. It's gonna get away before I can scan it though, I'm sure. No, dang it. Oh, well there they are, again, looping. Or just more of the same creature. Yay! Okay, I need another resource deposit. Those are all pretty far away. That looks close. Or is that the one I just came from? It is. I just came from that one. Silly. Pretty sure it is anyway. Wish I could tell from here what it is. I'm gonna look at it again just to be safe. So far well, not all, but resource deposits seem to be either a gold color or a silver color. But I bet there's others with different color. Yeah, pyrite. Pyrite, which is fool's gold. That's kind of funny. I wonder, I bet you anything that if you put pyrite into the refiner, it'll turn it into gold. That would be funny. Iron pyrite is fool's gold. Kind of helps that I know a lot of the stuff that is involved in this. That's why I'm the scientist. Scientist, No Man's Sky YouTuber. Man, I can't wait to get vehicles. It's so slow. I don't want to use my ship to do this. Jetpack lasts so little, jetpack boost doesn't really help much. I'm sure I'll get jetpack upgrades eventually. They've changed a lot of the way the upgrade system works though. Like, it's a lot more stat based according to Hello Games. So, like, there's procedural upgrades that just increase your stats by a certain amount. I'm not sure if they take up inventory slots or if it's just a way to upgrade your existing tech. Guess we'll have to find that out eventually. haven't scanned these yet because the less interesting a plant looks, the less I want to scan it. But whatever. Get money and nanites for scanning stuff, so gotta do that. Uh-oh. Dope, there it is. Hopefully that's copper. Please be copper. It's annoying that you can't tell what the resource deposit is until you get close to it. Maybe eventually there'll be a way. Oh, it's more pyrite. Darn it. Well, this is annoying. Mineral. I wasn't scanning that. Scan this crab. Seems like crabs aren't usually predators anymore, which is pretty cool. Oh no, that is unpredictable, which is a type of predator. Or at least it used to be. Maybe it's not a type of predator anymore, because it hasn't attacked me yet. Let's poke the beast and find out. Hello. I can't feed you, so you probably are a predator? Yep, you are. Because now you're running away? Maybe it's not attacking me. It would be cool if they made it so that small creatures don't attack you. That would make a lot more sense. That would be really cool. If it's a predator, but since I'm a larger creature, it runs from me. That would... Whoa! Ooh, nice. That's cactus flesh over there. Oh, it says resource deposit, but that's not actually a resource deposit. That's cactus flesh. Well, I don't need cactus flesh, but that's pretty cool that the cactus flesh is brightly colored instead of being brown like the rest of the planet. But anyways, we gotta find copper. You'll never take me alive, copper. Anyway. It's more pyrite, isn't it? Copper! Yay! Can't tell, they look identical. I finally founded the copper. I did pick up my... yeah. I always think that I forgot to pick up my resource refinery. But lately I have not been forgetting it, so that's good. Lots and lots of copper. The inventory system works really well now. I haven't like run out of room at all. Of course, I do manage my inventory and throw away junk occasionally, but the fact that big items stack now in your inventory, and I think you start out with a few more inventory slots than you used to, so the inventory system isn't nearly as annoying at the beginning of the game as it used to be. So that was one major complaint when the game first came out, was how hard the inventory system was to manage, but they finally improved it enough that it's not really a noticeable annoyance, so long as you throw some junk away. And the other thing I was going to say is people have complained that the cargo slots have the exact same inventory as the general. And I think that, I think that may be an intentional thing. Well, it says high capacity. So if it's high capacity still, it should be better than the normal general. But from what I've heard, it's still 250 elements and 5 stacking for items, from what I heard. I don't know yet, but that would mean that basically the cargo is just additional inventory that you can't put technology into, and then you've got the separate technology slots. So it'll be interesting once I get my first cargo slot, see if that's true. So anyways, moving on. I needed chromatic metal for something, but I've forgotten what, but we'll go ahead and make it anyway. Probably, whoops. copper. And begin. And while that goes, I'm going to mine some carbon and iron, or ferrite. Oops. Can't wait till I can mine the big rocks. And you don't need the vehicle laser for it anymore. You just need the advanced mining laser. What the? You again. The cool thing I noticed about these things is they aren't made of carbon. They're made of oxygen. So the whip plants are actually really good now because you can get oxygen to recharge your life support with them. So that's pretty cool. Better make sure I don't lose where I put my refinery. I'm a wanderer. Yeah, I'm a wanderer. I wander around and round and round and round and round. Oop. Okay. I'm a traveling man. Made a lot of stops all over the world. And in every port I own the heart of at least one lovely girl. Oh. Yeah, I want to mine a little bit of ferrite at least. Okay. Heading back so I don't lose track of where I was. Hello, goat deer thing. I've noticed so far most of the creatures I've seen have had very dull coloring, like brown and stuff. Like even on my lush planet, like all the creatures are like brown or dark muted colors. Hopefully there's still brightly colored creatures in the world. Okay, now what did I need this for? Oh, antimatter. Cool. Still can't make it. Ah, I need condensed carbon. Okie dokie. Okay, so while that goes, I'll mine even more carbon. And more ferrite. I really hope there's going to be upgrades to upgrade the speed of my scanning, because this takes way long to scan nowadays. Oh, it's cold on this desert planet at night. Kind of like the idea of being able to craft stuff in your refiner while you're also mining. Kind of multitasking in a way. Okay, got the condensed carbon. Now we can make antimatter, right? Yay. Okay, I made antimatter. Then create antimatter housing. Make sure I do it one step at a time, and then hyperdrive upgrade thingy. I mean, recharge, warp cell, do that. Ah, ship's too far away. Of course. Ouch. Pretty sure I have enough dihydrogen for now. Or not. Getting pretty low. Probably gonna need some for too long. Dihydrogen is used to make launch fuel, so you always need dihydrogen, really. At least until you get uranium. Uranium apparently comes from radioactive planets. Haven't been to a radioactive planet since the update, but I think maybe they made radioactive planets more rare because I haven't seen one yet. And if they do contain a easier to get form of starship fuel, sounds like a pretty cool thing. So, I'm looking forward to seeing my first radioactive planet. Ooh, I don't think I've scanned that creature. Ouch. Where'd you go? There you are. It's another space cow plotting the downfall of the universe. One of my favorite games of all time that was on the Nintendo GameCube was the game Eternal Darkness Sanity's Requiem. And I found out now that it was actually a Lovecraftian horror game. I didn't at the time know who H.P. Lovecraft was, but the really cool thing about that game was that you had a sanity meter, but as your character's sanity meter went down, it would do things to make you, the player, think you were going insane. Like at one point it adjusts your volume. Another time, or like made it look like all of your save files got deleted, but it was just because your character was crazy. But anyway, I was quoting a quote from part of that. There's this doctor character at one point of the game who does a bunch of whoa, trade platform is glitched. Oh no, this trade platform is bugged. It's too far above the ground, which means I probably won't be able to get up there. Although I could use my terrain manipulator. But anyway, the doctor... Let's make kind of a way to get up there. The doctor would examine the different zombies and monsters that you came across, and he would basically give a lore entry for each one, which I now know was in the style of Lovecraft, H.P. Lovecraft's writing. And like one of them that I still remember, he said, "They hid away in the secret corners and plotted the downfall of the human race." And that's basically what I think of space cows. Space cows are hiding on every planet, plotting the downfall of all intelligent life in the universe. Okay, so now I just refuel my hyperdrive. Make your way into space. Warp to another system again. So I guess I have to leave the system already. And that's okay, it's not a big deal. What is that? Oh, cool, pyrite. If I'd have known, I would have mined some pyrite. That's fuel for your... Uh-oh. There we go. Pyrite is fuel for your pulse engine. I didn't even know that. Next time I see pyrite, I'm going to mine a bunch of it. Okay, how many planets are there? 3. I keep looking for a... I didn't explore hardly any of the planets, but I still want to go someplace with a lot of planets, just in case I can stay and explore for once. But right now I'm kind of busy doing the tutorial, so I'm not really exploring everything. Oh, I love the new warp animation. It's gonna look even cooler when I get a new ship, because you can see your ship. It's so cool. You know, hyperdrive... I think hyperdrive in No Man's Sky is basically the same as in the Asimov Foundation universe, where hyperdrive is a subspace beneath normal space, that allows you to basically skip through space. You're not actually traveling fast. You're traveling into a subspace and then using it as a shortcut to get through normal space. Starship monitoring system reports. Hyperdrive error, warp fuel depleted. Searching for fuel source, searching, obtained. Warp fuel source in 161616 KLS. Accept guidance to fuel source, yes. Guidance accepted. Plotting route. I'm going to get a free warp cell and find out... I won't spoil it. I know what's going to happen next in this little storyline. What kind of planet is that? Radioactive! I was just talking about radioactive planets. We get to check out radioactive planets. Nice. Of course, this is all brown looking. Thing I liked about radioactive planets is they were usually brightly colored, but this one looks really brown and gross. Did they make like every planet brown except for lush planets? I hope not. Hopefully I'm just getting unlucky and getting a lot of brown planets for the time being. It'd be really sad if they got rid of the really bright color palettes that the game used to have as far as on planet surfaces. They probably just made it a bit more rare to find brightly colored planets so that you would search for special planets with nice color palettes. Because there was a planet up there that I just saw that had a pretty bright color. Yeah, pretty ugly radioactive planet so far. Oh, well, there's a patch of Candensium. That's sweet. They definitely fixed Candensium now, or Gamma Root. Gamma Root, ever since it was added in Foundation, has always been glitched. See, there's a whole bunch of it. It used to always be glitched so that it was only in the tiny, like, undeveloped stage, even when you could collect it. Oh, you know what? I think I misjudged this radioactive planet. It's pretty cool looking. But yeah, now we finally got Candensium that's really big on a planet surface. So it's nice that that bug was finally fixed. Of course, they made it even bigger than ever before. Birds take forever to scan now. But at least it can be done. Good old radioactive planets with their freaky stuff on them. Still a pretty brown planet. Hopefully I can find more brightly colored planets. Because this Candensium looks really out of place with its color palette. Can I scan it? No. I keep calling it Candensium. That's the old name for it. It's called Gamma Root now. Alright. Get some free words. Every star system I've been to so far has been a Gex system. That's weird. It's just a coincidence. Whoops. Yay, I learned words. I've only learned 5 words. Wow. Readying anomaly detection protocols. The structure is unlike anything I've encountered on my journey so far. Everything about it is so obviously alien, so obviously out of place. As I stare at it, words form themselves in my mind. A strange fragment of broken speech. Is it traveler? Is it friend? It is traveler. It feels strange responding to questions I am unsure that I am being asked. But something has clearly taken notice of my reply. I am overwhelmed by a sense that something has awoken, that someone is watching me. It forms another question. Is it first? Is it last? I think I'm the last traveler. I do not know how I am being spoken to. The monolith is ancient, and I cannot escape the feeling it has asked these questions many times over. It asks again, has it seen the Crimson Eye? Has the Crimson Eye seen it? Both. Likelihood of anomaly exceeds safety parameters. Breach detected. Alert, alert, the boundaries fall, the worlds collapse, your universe awaits. Find us, traveler. Yay. Got a warp cell. Okay, so... yeah, make your way into space. It ended up being a pretty cool looking radioactive planet. I shouldn't have trashed it before I landed. There are strange powers at work. I have been left messages, crumbs that lead me along a trail. Should I seek answers? Or should I enjoy the galaxy on my own terms and avoid whatever trouble this is surely leading towards? I'm going to search for answers. Although I would like to free explore, I also want to see what the new storyline is. Or not new, but I want to see what doing the storyline with all this new stuff is like. But anyway, I'm definitely out of time. I think I've probably run past an hour. So this is the end of this episode. If you're watching the live stream, I will be right back in a few minutes with another live stream. And if you're watching the archived episode, then the next episode should be in the playlist. So, I have been Mac. Thank you for joining me for a day. And remember, everything is going to be okay.